The Blades Ramble are proudly supported by our main channel sponsor, My Business Group, a group of brands designed to support owners, leaders and managers in business. If you're looking to grow your business, contact mybusinessgroup.co.uk today for more information or follow the link in the description below. Today's Ramble is proudly sponsored by High Point Access Limited, your one-stop shop for all your working at heights and roofing needs. Please find their details in all the links below. Thank you again to High Point Access for your continued support of the Blades Ramble.
Like and subscribe to Blades Ramble.
What is happening, Blades, and welcome back to the Blades Ramble. I am, of course, Jimmy, and this is Rumour Has It. This is the first show of this kind we've done on the channel, and basically it's not quite a 10-minute transfer, but it's similar. It's a player that we've been rumoured with in some form or fashion, and we're going to think about who the source is, whether they're credible or not. We're going to talk about whether the player themselves would fit what we need. Spoiler alert, it's Sheffield United. It probably will fit what we need, but also how likely it is to happen and that sort of thing as well. So today we're going to be talking about Lorent Tolaj. Easy for me to say. Young Swiss player, plays for Swiss under-19s, or he certainly has done throughout his career, and will most people's ears will prick up when you find out that he spent a lot of time at Brighton. He was picked up. He started at FC Sion, I think it is, in Switzerland, and he's then been picked up by Brighton, which always goes, oh, because everybody is well aware of what Brighton's scouting team is capable of and what they've produced over the years in terms of value for money. So this kid, at the moment as we speak, is 24 years old. He's about 6'2", and we'll talk about his goal record. I can go through it, but he spent a significant amount of time at Brighton, but in typical fashion from usual Premier League sides, and Brighton as well, to be fair, spent a lot of time out on loan. And now he's a permanent player at Plymouth. But just to let you know where he's been previously, he spent time at Dundee. He played 3 games for Dundee FC. He's played 5 games for Cambridge United, 17 games for Salford City. He scored 1 in the 17 games he played for Salford City, so clearly wasn't ready for the level at that stage. For Brighton under-21s and under-18s, he's had runs out and scored a lot of goals for their youth sides. But we all know that even though it's the elite level of youth team for Brighton, it doesn't marry up to competitive men's football, in my opinion. He's then had some time on loan at Aldershot. He went to Aldershot Town, and wow, in 48 appearances, he had 34 goal involvements. So he scored 21 goals and had 13 assists, which got him a move eventually to Port Vale, believe it or not. He ended up at Port Vale, got 16 goals and 9 assists, so 25 goal involvements there in 46 games across the season as Port Vale were promoted. I believe that'll be the promotion season under Darren Moore. I may be wrong with that, don't pull me on it. But he's ended up at Plymouth this season, and he's had 1 year at Plymouth, and in that time, he's had 27 goal involvements in 34 games. Now, granted, 4 of those goals came in the EFL Trophy, where teams don't always put out their best sides, and it's only for Leagues 1 and 2. Plymouth are obviously a League 1 side, so they'll be playing against lower opposition most of the time. But he's played 30 in the league. He's played 32 games, scored 17 goals, and got 7 assists. Now, what is he like as a player? He's your typical centre forward for me. At 6'2", he's not towering, but he's no small man either. He's strong enough to hold up the ball. He's got a decent turn of pace. But as we can see there, the thing that we all want in a player is he's a goal scorer. Now, we have been done by this previously as a club. We have been done by Louis Barry ripping it up for Stockport in League 1, going and signing him, and him not being able to adjust to the level. We've also seen players come in that have adjusted to the level and gone up and up and up. Dean Henderson had, when we first brought him in as a goalkeeper, had spent the year before on loan at Shrewsbury Town in League One. So it's all individual based, and you're not going to know. There'll always be that risk when you're stepping up in a level. And Tolaj will get a move this summer, whether it's to us in the Championship. Leicester are the other club quoted to be interested at the time this was initially planned, this video. Since then, Derby County have come in, and there'll be other clubs that are rumoured to be looking at him as well because of his goal return. It's come from Alan Nixon. And Alan Nixon is a respected journalist. Mixed hit rate, it's probably fair to say, and that's no slight on him because some of his stuff definitely comes off. He's undoubtedly got sources. I'd be surprised. I think this is a case of Sheffield United casting the net far and wide. What I think we've got at Sheffield United is a huge rebuild job on our hands, undoubtedly. I don't mean to minimise the job that Chris Wilder's got on his hands. But we also have Patrick Bamford. And Patrick Bamford is our number 9. So anybody we're bringing in would be to challenge Patrick Bamford. I don't think we're going to do that currently unless we see either Tyrese Campbell or Tom Cannon or both leave the club in some form or fashion. Tom Cannon might go out on loan. He might be sold. Tyrese Campbell might not sign a new contract and might get sold. Ultimately, I think Tyrese Campbell will stay with Sheffield United this season. Whether I'm happy about that or not depends on which Tyrese Campbell we're getting, in all honesty. If we get this past season's Tyrese Campbell, I'm not very happy about it. If we get the season before, I'm delighted with it. Danny Ings, I think, will leave the club if it's not already been announced by the time this video comes out. So striker isn't top of the list, ultimately, for Sheffield United, is what I'm saying about that. And because of that, I can't see us shelling out much, if any, money on a permanent transfer for a striker, certainly from lower down. I think what might happen is we could be seen to be getting a loan striker from above where we don't have to shell out a transfer fee. And somebody like, if Tottenham were to stay up, somebody like a Will Lancashire, for example, I would be more than happy with as well. So would I like Tolaj? Absolutely, I would. I think he's a hot prospect at 24. He's not a kid, and we've been talking about avoiding signing kids, but he's still got plenty of room for growth, not yet hit his peak. Untested in the Championship. Depends what sort of fee he'd command as well. If it's anything like 7 figures, I'm not sure we'd be interested, but I'm sure it will be. You look at the similarities of players. DKD went to Wrexham for up to £4 million. Hasn't really kicked a ball. I think he's played about 80 minutes. But he was the top scorer in League One at that time. Tolaj has got a good goal return in League One himself. So if we're looking at any sort of figures around that, we're not going to pay it for a striker that's not guaranteed to start for us. We're not in that position financially anymore. I think he goes to a team that plays him every week. Might be a Lincoln, might be somebody like that need a striker that could potentially step up to the level with them. So I'd like him. I don't see it happening. Let me know whether you think it's likely or unlikely. Yay or nay on this one. I'm saying nay, just due to the nature of the transfer. So let me know what you think. This is Rumour Has It. We'll be back with some more rumours very, very soon. But for now, come on, you red and white wizards. Oh, the blades!